So Frank is top dog, although he's cat. We have a little Alzheimer's cat called Frank, who is used by the hearing dogs to test dogs to see how they are with cats. He's 8, and we've always had Siamese. He's our 6th Siamese, and he is just an absolute dream. He's so sweet, and he's so good with dogs. But the thing about Frank is, you'll probably notice, is he's very mouthy. So he's very shouty. He's a really loud cat. So there's a lot of vocal telling off and a lot more vocal training. So he is a really good little cat to do using, I think.
At Hearing Dogs for Deaf People, one of the things we like to do is introduce our dogs to cats. This is if their potential deaf partner has a pet cat already. So what I'm going to do is introduce Tommy to Frank. I'm going to make sure I keep Tommy on the lead and that he's nice and calm before he goes in. When we enter, we're going to ensure that Frank has lots of places to jump up and hide to get away from Tommy if he wants to. In Tommy's training so far, he has already met lots of other animals and doesn't show any interest in birds and squirrels, so I'm confident he's going to get on well with Frank today. So let's go meet him.
But generally Frank sits on our lap and the dogs will run around, the trainers will be with them, they'll come and sniff, and then sometimes we put them on the table and let the dog off the lead, because obviously can't get to Frank, and then they can see Frank and react to him that way, but Frank's always safe, so that's.
So when we introduced Tommy to Frank, you could tell that Tommy was a bit nervous. Frank was very happy and he was very relaxed with Tommy being there, but looking at Tommy's body language, you could see his ears were back and he was leaning back, so he wasn't as keen to approach Frank. So what I decided to do was split them up. Frank went into one room and Tommy stayed in here, and we just allowed him to de-stress, have a good sniff around and get used to everything. Once he'd calmed down, we brought Frank back in and the interaction went a lot better. By the end of it, Tommy was a lot happier to be around Frank, and they were even sharing some treats together. After a few more meetups, I'm confident that I can match Tommy with someone that has a pet cat.